We leave all of that outside of the booth. This is a therapeutic. This is a therapeutic space here. This is a therapeutic space here.
I didn't get that memo.
Ain't no emotions and feelings in the booth.
Okay.
Well, no. There could be emotions.
Shit,
there could be feelings in the booth. But, you know, we coming with good energy, positive energy. As long as we come with positive energy, we all straight. We all good. And we are here for you. You're looking for one of the hottest podcasts out. We talk about relationships, trending topics. Punk is going to give his opinion, whether you like it or not.
Definitely gonna do that.
I'm going to say what I want to say. We know V-Chat going to say what she want to say.
Facts.
All right. Well, yeah, we don't look like that, Punk. We talked about we good. We good. She going to talk. She going to talk this episode. All right. Save it for the Booth podcast.
Just like two people more in my life.
You say what? You say you love the both of us? Thank you. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Save it for the Booth. Where I make us go, Punk makes us grow, and the guest makes the show, baby. Let's go. I've been working on that all day.
Y'all gotta know this is my first time here, man.
Let's go, man. Now, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
I'm wonderful.
I'm good.
V-Chat, you
I'm
good? Deuce?
I'm good. Good. Ready to get into these topics.
Yeah, let's get to it.
You want to start off light?
I'm still ready to start off with whatever.
Punk be with it. Punk
Yeah.
be with it. You know, he like let's get right into it.
Let's get these words out. These opinions. Yeah, he don't want me using the word shit.
Yeah, thank you. Thank these opinions. These, you know.
Yeah, let's get it out.
These takes, these perspectives, man. Let's get it. The people listening too. People asking for it. When I'm not uploading the audio version, people coming at me with the audio. I listen on Spotify. I appreciate that the people that's back in tune with us and asking for the pod, checking for the pod.
For sure.
We definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate all the people that support us on TikTok. Even though y'all be wilding in them comments, but we do appreciate the traffic.
Keep doing y'all thing.
Absolutely.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It don't matter what. It don't even matter what the comment is, negative, good. Like, I just enjoy the conversation.
Absolutely.
So I hope none of y'all think I take stuff real personal. Like, nah. Unless you trying to label me something I ain't. But other than that, we could talk all day.
Don't start labeling that man. He does not like that. He got a smooth voice on, so I got to turn him up a little bit.
Oh, my fault, dude.
No, you good. Just want to make sure we get that audio good for everybody. Okay, yeah. Let's get right into it. Let me start playing around. Okay. I saw a TikTok today. It was just an interesting topic. It said, where are all the good relationships and marriages? Are people gatekeeping their relationships?
Yes.
Expound,
so.
sir.
I just think there's a lot of misery in the world, and people who actually got good relationships and good shit going on, they too busy enjoying their relationship than to just be worried about exposing it to the world for what other people think it look like or should be or whatever else. And then a lot of times people don't want to know you're good. You got a good relationship. People want to find out if it's something bad going on or not. Like, nah, it's just like, I'd rather keep my happy shit. Let me be happy.
I don't think people gatekeep. I don't want to say that, but social media, as far as me, I see a lot of positive relationships. You know, you have the opposite too, but I see a lot of positive relationships, and I think it's good because it could be that one person who maybe needs it, who like needs to be like, oh, you know, love still exists. Like there are still positive things out there with love.
But you know what, too? I think people, like we saying, like we're all the positive relationships. Like every marriage and relationship got their shit, their
Absolutely.
stuff. So it's like, you know, if they just don't post, they just don't post. Yeah, I could show you all the positive stuff, but then that's gonna give you this notion that
Everything
nothing
is
bad
good.
goes on. Like, no, I'd rather just keep my relationship to myself. Everybody got their good, their bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's about getting through it.
But is that gatekeeping or just keeping your
It's
shit
just-
private?
It's gatekeeping. It's
No, it ain't
gatekeeping.
It's not
gatekeep-
gatekeeping.
It's
It's just
gatekeeping.
being private, because gatekeeping would be if someone they didn't know that you were in a relationship or you something
First
like
of all,
that.
what I'm doing in my personal life ain't gatekeeping. I ain't
That's
got to
what I'm saying.
tell
It's not-
nobody I'm
I
in a
don't feel like it's gatekeeping. I
relationship.
just feel like it's just being private about whatever it is that you
It
got going
ain't your
on.
business. It ain't what's my relationship. Ain't nobody else's business at all.
Y'all just y'all just nitpicking words now, but what about the notion of someone hiding their partner? Do you feel like that falls under that notion? Go ahead, V-Chat.
Again, I don't think it's gatekeeping. I think it's I don't know. I don't know, because I feel
You got something to say, Punk? Go ahead, Punk.
No, I don't feel like keeping your
her gather
partner like
herself.
private is gatekeeping. Like Lotto, for instance. Like everybody speculate who she's dating, but no one knows, and she's happy with that. It's not gatekeeping. It's like, yes, the rest of us, we are all nosy. Yes, we want to know who your man is. But if you tell us who your man is, what difference does that make? Because we don't care. That's your man. That ain't our man.
So should she give y'all the sauce to being happy?
Everybody wants Sierra prayer.
Hmm?
Everybody wants Sierra's prayer. Everybody wants the mirrors. You know, everybody wants the prayer, but it's just like, are you gonna put the work in behind it? So again, I don't feel like it's gatekeeping. It's just being private.
When I saw the clip, the lady was alluding to how when they on her TikTok, they started off as like a couple TikTok and making all of their content based off of like their relationship. But she just got tired of seeing like, so no matter like how much she was pouring into her husband, the way that he wanted her to be the way that he wanted her to pour into him, you have commenters talking about, oh, she been doing the bare minimum, or just like negative things. So I think it's just that aspect of like opening up your relationship to criticism, like unneeded and unwanted criticism.
Yeah.
And I understand that, because there's a lot of
People are
negative
mean.
people. and
Yeah,
negative people.
and that's what I'm saying. Like misery love company, because who are you to say I'm doing a bare minimum if this what my husband or the person I'm with, if this is what they want and need from me?
Right.
Who are you to tell me it's the bare minimum?
I know
Like
the
that's
better
just
than-
projecting.
better than you.
That's just you projecting your negative emotions because you got whatever you got going on. Like
Or lack
ain't nobody
of.
got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
Them people got their own problems without you trying to insert some shit that ain't even a problem, like, and you trying to make it one.
And from my experience, like the relationship, like content, to me, it do come off as like cringy a lot of the times, but that doesn't propel me to want to leave a negative comment or like say something negative. It's just, I just go to the next thing. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying?
When you
like,
say the relationship stuff, what you mean? Like people posting their relationship?
no, like relationship content where the whole page is based off of this relationship. So maybe they're doing skits together about, you know, like their whole TikTok is about their relationship, skits, you know, you know, just stuff like that. It's not for me. To me,
Right.
it's not for me. But that doesn't give me the feeling of, let me talk shit about it, or let
Right.
me be negative or put a negative comment there, you know. If it's not for you, just keep moving. But I don't know, people weird. People are weird. V-Chat, how do you feel like when you've been following like a relationship online and then it does go south, and do you see all of the scandal, that comes out after like one of these couples relationship goes out?
No, I don't necessarily have an opinion of like. I'm very much engaged because hell, I want to know what happened.
You're invested, right?
Absolutely, I was invested when y'all had little Jimmy. That is my nephew. So now I want to know why y'all not together. Absolutely, right. And so I feel like in that aspect, I feel like all the time people pick and choose what they share. And that aspect is like you put everywhere from what we seen, the viewers on the other side, we think you're putting everything out there. So why not share this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm not bullying, no, I'm not being nosy, but hell, I seen everything
being
else.
Nosy. You're definitely
it's not being nosy. You put it out there for us to view, to monetize off of this. Now, hell, we want to monetize. We want to see the bad shit. We want to see the good and the bad. Yeah. I want to see it all.
I want to see all of the art.
Yes. I do. I want to see it.
All right.
I don't care enough about nobody's shit to be following it. I mean, relationship to be following it. So
yeah, I know.
But sometimes it's not following a relationship. You could like just truly enjoy their content. Like it's not like, oh, I'm invested in like their relationship. It's like I like their content. So it's like, yeah. So then when something happens, it's like, hey, I'm invested in that too.
Yeah. V-Chat, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Women who are mean to men get treated the best. Facts or cap?
I want to say facts. And I say facts because I feel like there's something in the chase for men. It's like, I got to like wear her down. Like, that's why I feel like guys like gravitate towards that because like now it's a sport for them. Like they're wanting to like break this. They want to break this facade. Like she can't be mean to me. Like I think it's facts.
Okay.
Because I feel like women who are nice usually get shitted on and get mistreated because men take advantage of that. Like, oh, she too nice. My opinion again.
Okay. Punk, you
rolling your eyes.
Punk, you got a lot of facial expressions. We love your facial
Can't control them. I'm sorry.
What's your take on this? Okay, let me give it to you again.
Yeah, what's the question?
Women who are mean to men get treated the best. Facts or cap?
Facts.
He can answer for himself.
I think, unfortunately, it's damn.
We don't do that. Hey, on Saving for the Booth, we don't do that both sides.
I'm not. That's why I'm getting my shit together.
I know you know. I'm just for the new viewership. We don't do that both sides stuff. You better pick a side. Let's go.
Yeah, it's about the truth.
Okay, can you elaborate?
I just think that nice men, good men, find a woman that they're interested in, right, at whatever point in life. And as much as y'all think we're not, we're really dedicated to like things that we choose. And sometimes we let that get out of hand. And women treat us bad, talk to us bad, mean as hell because we spoil y'all a lot of times. And it's y'all feel like y'all can get away with it. And essentially, if we love you, you do. And yeah.
Okay, so maybe I took the question like maybe as far as when you're just meeting somebody, not like somebody you've been in a relationship with.
Oh, see, I didn't.
The question is the question.
Yeah, I'm.
The question.
Right, so that's how I took it. So I don't know because he's saying like once we meet, like once you guys meet somebody, you dedicated. So say you met somebody, if she's been a bitch to you from jump, you think
no, I'm not putting no effort into you. Like I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think a woman who's interested in a man for whatever reason, whether that's how he looks, money, whatever, is just gonna come off as a bitch. And I don't think men really out here seeking the McBitch that you call them. I don't think like men are seeking that. We're not really trying to tear down your attitude wall.
So
but men do deal with mean women.
Okay, so if she wasn't mean when you initially met her, now you're dealing with this. What did you do to make her mean? Like what? Not you or what? Yes, what did you do to make her mean? Because if she wasn't mean at first, why she now all of a sudden mean? And now you putting up with it because you chose her and because you're dedicated to her. Something had to occur for her attitude to change.
What y'all call the men? Imposters?
The representative?
Yeah, the representative.
Show up?
Yeah. It happens. Women do the same shit. Like,
no, absolutely. When you first meet somebody, you're your representative. You're not necessarily who you are 100% authentically. Like, yeah, there are parts, but yes, you do put on this facade to whatever when you first meet somebody. But ultimately, like, I feel like as you go on, like, you soften with your relationship. If it grows with you and you soften with it, it doesn't harden you.
If you lose appreciation for what you gotta do, when you think that he's supposed to be doing all the things he's doing because you're used to them, it does.
No.
Why not?
I don't feel like it's a loss of you say loss of appreciation. So basically, like, you keep the car filled up, and one time you don't do it. So now it's going to be like, for me, okay, so I'm going to use that as an example. Car's always filled up once a week. The 1 week you don't fill it up, I'm going to ask, like, yeah, like, man, like, what happened? But I'm not finna be like, I'm not finna turn into a Godzilla bitch because you didn't fill my tank up. Or I'm not going to, like, make this persist because something could have happened.
Women get progressively mean. So you'll go from
because you guys are doing stuff that we don't like.
Let them finish.
You'll go from appreciating that a man puts gas in your car once a week, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, baby. Ooh, I appreciate you doing that. Then it'll go to, he just do it because that's what he do. Nah, it ain't no thank you. It's no, you're not even showing him that you appreciate the fact that he do it. It ain't. Then it'll go to, you got an attitude, and then wonder why it stopped.
The attitude because he.
No, you'll wonder why the things he was doing stopped, or you stopped appreciating it. It doesn't. You don't think you're being mean, but how do you think he feels when I'm used to you saying, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate this," and then now you're not. So it comes off like, what's wrong with you?
So everything you do in a relationship needs a thank you. So every time I cook dinner,
shit.
Every time I cook dinner, now I'm expecting a thank you. No, I'm cooking dinner because one, hell, I'm hungry, you hungry, we both gotta eat. So it's not like I'm looking for a thank you. No.
We both don't drive your car.
You may drive it sometimes.
All right. Anyway,
You may.
Okay.
It's the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, maybe sometimes you buy the groceries that I cook. Maybe sometimes I buy the groceries that I cook.
You don't think women get mean because of whatever they got going on?
I feel like if you're in tune with your partner, then it's like hey, I see your mood is different. You sit down, it's a conversation to be had.
Pump, when you say, I'm sorry to cut you off, but when you say whenever with whatever they got going on, can you be specific? What do you mean?
I think sometimes people's life isn't going how they planned it to go, or whatever they, want to be doing is not. It's not as successful or going in the right direction, and people get mean. Cause who you taking that out on? When you have all these negative feelings and stuff, who do you lash out at? It don't mean I have to do nothing, but you gotta lash out at somebody, and I'm the only person you see every day.
Right, and so I'm not saying that doesn't happen, because it absolutely does happen in relationships. But a lashing out means like, I lashed out this time because I'm angry, but then it's like we have a conversation, and it's like, okay, damn, like, my bad, like, that wasn't geared towards you. I'm sorry. There's accountability, and then you move on.
If that happens,
right? But that's if it happens, but it's not an ongoing like, oh, I'm just being mean to you because everything in my life is going wrong, or I'm being mean to you because you smiling too hard today and I'm mad. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, when things going on, especially if you're tuned in with your partner, you can kind of feel the shift, and you can have a conversation, and it could be like, hey, I need my time, or I talk. But I don't feel like women just get progressively mean just to be mean.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry for the pause, but
you good.
And how can I say this?
Stir your shit
Just
up.
say it.
No, I'm just saying like because I stir your shit. I am an instigator. Just from my perspective, mean women. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like mean women don't have no problem getting the men. I don't know why.
They don't.
It's like it's always some golden retriever ass man like willing to like I don't know, kiss her ass. I don't know.
Because they want to soften. They want to. I feel like men who do that want to be
'cause
the
they
reason.
can-
Like, oh, she's the I'm the
They
reason
okay
she
being
softened up.
taken advantage of.
Huh, hold on, what? Hold on, what point?
The men that be just dealing with that,
Uh-huh.
they okay with being treated that way or taken advantage of or giving somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, they okay with it.
Why do you say they're okay with being taken advantage of? Just because clearly they are. Just because they.
If she mean and you know you chasing that, 9 times out of 10 she's gonna be controlling, cause
That's part of it.
that's part. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're seeking that. So clearly you want to be controlled. You want to do whatever it is that she wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that must be your personality.
And good for them, I guess.
If they like it, I love it. Shit, yeah.
What would you tell a man like that if he didn't realize that's what he was doing and he's just coming to that realization? What would you tell a man like that?
As far as getting away from the situation?
Yeah,
or
like
what?
let's say he's like coming to the realization like, oh shit, I am like I'm a glutton for punishment. Like I'm just let somebody walk all over me. Like maybe this ain't the best scenario. Or
You either gotta make the decision that you okay with the relationship you in and really love it and embrace it, or you gotta make the decision that ain't what you want, and if you don't, you need to get up out of there. Cause you gonna resent her, yourself. If y'all had kids, you gonna be, feeling some type of way, cause it ain't gonna get easier. And usually people don't just get nicer. Like, that's not how that's gonna work. So go find somebody that's gonna appreciate you.
shit. Any last words on that, V-Chat? Or you?
Nothing to
Okay.
say. Oh.
Make sure she's nice, fellas. And women, make
Definitely.
sure he's nice.
Most definitely, for real.
You know, it goes both ways. All right. Trying to think, where do I want to take us? Okay, let's just get into the shits, because we do a podcast and some things you just gotta do, even if that's not really your lane. But me and Punk was talking about having like a portion of the podcast. But U.S. bombing Iran, taking let me get my facts up. My chat GPT up. God damn it. Get it up.
I don't know if I could be saying that on her.
Don't get us thinking off there.
I don't think it's nothing like that. But I actually had a chance to talk with somebody who's owns a AI company, and he came and did like not a professional development. He came and did a talk for our students at the job and just talked to them about AI and stuff. And he runs like this big company for artificial intelligence, and he was just kind of explaining how it go and what goes into it, and the fact that it's a good tool, but it ain't the end all be all. So we need to stop thinking that.
Well, I don't think that, but maybe he could be a sponsor for the podcast that you reach out for him. Reach out to him for me.
I try to get his contact.
Okay, cool. We love tries, but we love doing even better over here at Saving for the Booth podcast.
For sure.
Y'all ain't fucking with me today. All right, fuck y'all. All right. Direct U.S. airstrike on Iran's nuclear facilities on June 22nd, 2025, which is today. United States launched precision airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear enrichment sites. This was strategically coordinated with Israel. What else we got here? What we thinking? What are we thinking? Domestic political backlash over war powers. Many Democrats, including Nancy Pelosi, criticized the strikes as unconstitutional without congressional approval. Do we have any comments about us bombing Iran? I know, Punk, you was talking about something earlier.
I just want us to understand, like, I kind of get when people is like, oh, here go Trump doing XYZ, like he the worst person in the world, and like Trump done got us in the war that ain't had nothing to do with us, or this is what every president do. America been getting at other people's business since I've been born, and I'm sure before that. So why are we acting like Trump doing it is such a foreign thing? Like, that's what America do. We're paying some country to rebuild they country because we got involved in somebody else's stuff. Like, come on, y'all. It makes us look kind of silly for real. Like, it really shows how your emotions override, like, your actual thinking, because you're so upset at this person, or, you know what I'm saying, that is, oh, every president done did all the same stuff. Why we magnifying it? Like, you know, it's just, it's politics.
On,
it's the
Punk,
government.
You don't think it was magnified when Obama was bombing Africa? We was bombing over there. Like, you don't think? I
feel the same way. Every president, this is what America does. We get involved in people's, like, it's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So just because you don't like the person that's doing it, it is what it is. Don't try to make it bigger than what it is. Like, that's just how I feel about it. It ain't nothing we ain't saw with other presidents.
Any take on the I don't blame you. Yeah. I don't blame you. Just say if I'm
not saying the way he did it was right or him doing it was right. I just don't want us acting like there's something different or new, or like, no. In America, we get involved in people's business. That's part of the reason why we a big ass melting pot, because we get involved in people's business.
Yeah, I wish I felt like arguing with you, but I don't. So we're gonna move on. Jumping back into our lane over here. Did you want to talk about the DDG thing? I don't know. V-Chat, are you familiar with the DDG and Halle
him
Bailey?
being jealous of Haley and starting the bullshit?
We ain't talking about it. Come on, next topic.
Why are we talking about it?
She over here bullshitting already.
Speak your facts.
We can talk about it. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, she finished her little cup too.
So we did speak on when Halle Bailey was granted the restraining order. So we gotta report the other way as well, right? We can't just keep it one way. DDG files for restraining order against Bailey, alleged that she poses a psychological risk.
Because we saw all them suicide threats and stuff, right?
But didn't they throw it out?
What?
What'd you say?
I thought they threw it out. Didn't they? His restraint, his thing, they threw it out.
I'm not sure.
He was like, apologizing for something. I don't know.
Was she or was she not yelling suicide threats?
If the messages are true, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They could be AI generated.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But y'all feel like the kid's safe with her? Because that man get visitation with a person, an hour a week, because the baby ain't safe with him, but we feel like it's safe with her. All right.
No, I just, in that aspect, so her claiming suicide, doing all these things, absolutely not
Talking
right.
about guns and stuff.
Right,
and
but
all that. But the baby's safe with her.
That's his mama.
Yep.
But I feel like this is a young relationship. And we've all been. Go ahead.
Gather your thoughts, because I do want to confirm what you had said earlier. A judge denied DDG's emergency motion to prevent Bailey from traveling abroad with their son, Halo, and also denied his restraining order request against her. Just so we have the facts. But go ahead, B-Chat.
So I feel like this is a young relationship. They're like early 20s or whatever, and we've all been there. Not saying that.
No, we haven't.
You haven't been young in a relationship?
Oh, yes. I haven't been with her yet.
I'm not saying that. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we've all been young in a relationship, and we've all, in a moment of being hurt, have said something to some degree where it's kind of like it doesn't make sense. Like this is really like outlandish. And in that moment, it could just be like trying to get that person's attention, trying to get that person to feel bad. Not saying that it's right in any sense, but. And then you never know what the mindset of her, what her mindset was in that moment. Like, he was cheating on her. This thing, she felt all these emotions. People say things out of emotion. Do I honestly feel like she would hurt her son? No. But I'm also going to say on the other end, I don't feel like he would hurt his child either. What they had going on is what they had going on. If he put hands on her, it's like, damn, that's fucked up. Do you have a fear that his anger, he could possibly do this to the child? Yes, you have that fear. But until he's showing you that aggression towards the child, you have to trust him as his father.
Did she put hands on him too? Wasn't he scratched up too?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
They was fighting each other, right?
Okay. All right.
I'm not denying that there was domestic. I don't know who started it. We don't know who started it. It don't matter. They both did it. It's both wrong. Should nobody be putting their hands on nobody? But, the man is normally seen as the aggressor.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Gotta stop being so aggressive.
Black man aggressive.
All men aggressive, not just black men. All of them.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I can't speak for no men. I'm not a man, but
people don't walk down the street the same way when it's a white man and when it's a black man.
I do.
It ain't the same.
I do.
Because you're not a black man, you don't understand. But it ain't the same.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight you with this. Okay, you right, I'm wrong. Not a black man.
All right. We done with them.
Yeah.
Another little quick hit. Little quick update on them. Punk, how did you no, actually, let's get off the celebs. Fuck the celebs.
What was the question? No,
K. Michelle rants on Cam Newton's show about black men creating broken families.
When she was talking about the
the
women in Tennessee and how she see the women in Tennessee or wherever she from.
Yeah.
The country music stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that because she act like all women act like that and they don't. If all women act like the woman she described, I think there would be less broken homes. But you got to go watch the clip.
Huh?
You have to go watch the clip.
You want me to pull it up?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Shit, I didn't want to see it.
You want me to pull it up? I can pull it
up.
up.
Oh, yeah. You want to pull it up? Pull it up. I'll
but it ain't.
It wasn't.
I'll watch it later.
I'll just
see check out jokes.
You know people hear what they want to.
I got motherfucking jokes.
No, I just said I'll watch it later. We're not going to talk about it. So.
Oh, we're not going to talk about it?
Yeah, no, what you got? What you got for us?
Okay. All right, my fault. All right. Excuse me. Punk, I'm gonna start off with you on this one. I saw a post and it said, "Grieving the version of your kids you thought they would grow up to be."
Damn, that's deep. What's the question?
Just expand.
Do you?
Just your thought on it. Do you have? If you didn't, what do you think people like that go through? Like,
I don't know. Well, just being transparent, I don't really know if I grieve anything really. Like, I kind of got this shit I got to keep going mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's really hard, but I understand like what you thought you thought your kid would be or be like based on what you felt you were instilling in them and how you were teaching them and the type of life you attempted to give them. Especially now, like I know we try to give our kids more and better than what we had. So yeah, I mean, kids can disappoint you, you know. It's part of it. Shit, my mama told me it'll happen. But I wouldn't say grieving. Grieving is like something that I kind of attach with, like something dying. You know,
I
and
I guess it's the depth of that idea,
right? And that's why I said I don't
you made up in your mind.
Yeah, so I don't want to
be.
say grieving because that is so negative, like the death of something, instead of like just actually be okay with the person that your kid is and try to support.
So
try to support that,
thought, but also accept who they are.
Right, and I think when you grieve, though, it's like you feel like you gotta let go of something, or like, I
just let go of that idea. You don't let go of your kid, but just that idea of what you had.
So I think, damn, you know, I don't really talk about sexuality, like, cause it ain't something I care to talk about. But it's almost like my thought is like a parent that's grieving, like I had a son and it changed into, you know, went through a change or something, and it's like you're grieving the son that you thought you would have. But no, don't do that, because you project feelings onto that person, you know, and feeling like, oh, this is what I thought you would be, and now I don't have that, as opposed to like helping them live whatever life, you know what I'm saying, it is that they want to live.
Right. So I feel like you can do both. You can be not sad, but you can be sad for the thought of what you had, but what you thought they would be, but also be very accepting and help them through that process. You know, for me, it's different. You know, like my son's special needs, so he's not walking, he's not talking. So in that aspect, like I grieve, like damn, like will I ever see my son walk? Will I ever be able to really have a whole conversation with him? Will he ever be able to like fully express himself to me? Now, don't get me wrong, I love my little nigga, and I accept him for who he is. Like, we have our own way of communicating, you know. He gets around the way he gets around, you know. So yes, every day I'm sad because it's like he doesn't live what society deems normal. But at the same time, I'm in the same breath, I'm like, fuck what society deems normal, because this is the life, this is the path that God gave us, and this is what we're gonna rock with, you know. So it's like, yeah, so, and you know, I'll do anything for my son. I fight tooth and nail for my kid, you know what I'm saying? Drawing a fish for him. But it's like, I also have to accept that he may never walk. We may never have a full conversation, but I embrace what we do have, you know. I embrace our sense of normalcy. So I feel like you can do both.
Okay, no, they stopped talking, so I gotta start talking. Just we don't understand what being a parent is like until you actually are a parent, you know. And when your kids get here, I think when you're not a parent, you have all of these things in your mind of how things are going to play out, and you know how your journey is going to go. And once these kids get here, and the journey it takes for them to get here, and the journey it takes for them to grow, you realize that you don't have much control over much of anything, you know.
You don't have no control. You have no control. Like, and that's what you could put your kids in what you think is the best position for their life and try to show them, you know, but they gonna make their decisions. You have no control over the decisions that they make. You could teach them, you could instill what you think are good qualities and morals, but at the end of the day, a human is a human with freedom of choice, and they gonna make their choices, whether it's what you think is right or not. You know, they're gonna make their choices. So you just gotta live with it.
That's crazy, because just the other day, this morning actually, I was saying something to my mom while we were in the kitchen, and like went to bed. It was a couple dishes in the sink, and she was like, "I didn't raise you to be like this." I was like, "You?" I'm like, "You right? We went to bed every night with no dishes in the sink. But baby, this is my house. I wasn't washing them dishes. Them dishes wasn't bothering me. You know? And, you know, it's that, you know, and not saying like she grieves that, but it's just things like parents still just like we instill certain things in our kids. And yeah, that's our way of doing things. But as they grow, they learn it, they grow into their own people. And it's just kind of like, nah, I didn't teach you how to do it that way, but you do it your way and it is what it is. You know, I don't love you no less.
Lovely there. Yeah, we can't control what these kids do. They gonna be the people they gonna be. And like, I know we like to like try to influence our kids, and I think you should influence them with, you know, positive things, positive hobbies, positive morals, all of that. Just don't try to live your life through your kids. A lot of parents do try to do that. Because I like this certain type of sport, I want him to. What you laughing? Why you laughing?
I just understand it. Like it's just make me think. That's all. That's all. What? Nah, cause that living your life through your kids thing is real. Like you really have to make sure that you don't try to do that. You know. Yes. It's a tough thing because I don't struggle with it. Like fortunately.
You're self-aware?
I'm self-aware, and my kids, well, specifically like my youngest, he's kind of into the same things I was into. He likes soccer, though. I wasn't much on soccer, but, you know, I'm still going to let him get into soccer if that's what he want to do, but he likes basketball, you know, so it's kind of easy for us to connect with certain stuff, and I don't have to feel like I'm trying to live life through him. It's just like, no, I can nourish the things that you want to do, you know, and but yeah, it's kind of funny because you do want your kids to be, you know, you want them to be interested in the stuff you was interested in.
You want them to be little versions of yourself.
Yeah, and it's
little versions of yourself.
Yeah, and after 4 kids, I probably got the closest version of me. You know what I'm saying? And my youngest kid, and it is. It's a bit different of an experience. Yeah.
You enjoying it?
I do. Okay. Yeah, I do. You know, it's a good experience. Like he shows how much he wants to be like. He wants to be like me. Mm-hmm. So it's just a lot of stuff we do different that I never really did with my other kids because
they had no interest.
They didn't have the interest. You know what I'm saying? So he shows interest in like wanting to dress like me, wanting to, you know. He just shows a different interest, so it's a different dynamic, yeah.
And see, and that's the difference there, right? The interest is there, right?
Right.
And that in that way, you're not forcing it upon him. Like with my circumstance, I'm really into music, you know. But when I saw that my daughter didn't really care for it at the age that she was, I wasn't like trying to force a microphone in her face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the keyboard, get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, from my perspective, I think that she will have a phase in her life where she does want to go be into music, and then it's up to me to be engaged, be in tune with my daughter to know when that phase actually happens, right. And then pour as much as I can into her and into that feat, you know, that she's trying to, you know, conquer or whatever that she's trying to delve into. But yeah, man, these kids gonna do what they want. Anything else on that on the kiddos? Nope. Okay.
What
did you say?
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids. We love them.
You know they gonna grow up and watch this, right?
Love them, baby.
they know how I feel.
My daughter already know we on here. My daughter already know we on here. Saw mama's phone. Daddy was on YouTube for some reason. Anyways, have you guys seen that Man of the Year trend? And if you have, what do you think? I know Vicha said she saw it.
I did.
I ain't saw it, so
I did. It's it was a lot.
Okay. Well, let me explain the trend for the listeners. Maybe some of the listeners don't know, but the trend was they had a song playing in the background, Man of the Year. I don't know who made that song, but anyways, It's viral now, I'm sure. And the women were exposing text messages or voice memos from prior relationships or current relationships of men basically crashing out. And so it just was like a sarcastic way of exposing men and their bad behavior. Okay, B-Chat?
Is this true?
No, the trend is very much true.
Okay.
Now, I will say, when I went into the Man of the Year, I thought it was going to be like this cutesy women just kind of like bubbly, just like googly eye over their men.
Why would you think that?
Because hell, because I guess for me, putting something out like that, it's self-awareness, but it's also like a form of embarrassment too.
Hold on, it's self-awareness.
Not self-awareness, but like domestic awareness of violence. Like it's like putting it out there, like this has happened, blah blah blah, whatever. But also like
and Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Whether the trend happened,
real smart ladies.
now that was a doozy. It was like fuck y'all mental health.
Yeah, but that's how we feel all the time. That's exactly.
Well, look, I
and y'all wonder why we don't talk to y'all.
So. Well, I don't know why y'all don't talk to people, but
back on the topic. Back to the topic.
The topic is the reason. Like they're exposing it. Because why would I talk to you so you can expose my shit when you feel like it?
But they're not exposed like that. So these are things like
how aren't they?
Like that. What do you mean they're not
exposed? So exposed. What I'm saying is like the ones that I've seen were all domestic violence. Where like these men were crashing out. It was like narcissistic as conversations. It wasn't like a
hold on, but you gotta distinguish domestic violence from verbal.
So I seen some where women were posting like their faces, like bruised, battered, like punched up. I saw those. Yeah.
No, see, I didn't see that.
So what's the trend called?
Man of the Year.
See that.
Why would y'all do that on something called Man of the Year? We talking to women. I ain't saying you specifically. Like, let's stop. We know
just
this
say
is
them women because I didn't know what Man of the Year was.
Y'all, you a woman. Y'all, why would y'all do that to something that has the positive? You know, like Man of the Year, like Woman of the Year is a positive thing, right? Why would y'all want to shit on men in that moment?
Or why would you want to associate a Man of the Year with something
negative like that? Why?
I have no idea why they did that. I can't say why because, like I said, when I originally went in, I thought it was something positive. I didn't think it was that, and so when I saw that, hell, my jaw hit the ground because I'm like, shit. I honestly thought it was something positive. Now, why people would do that, why they would call it Man of the Year, I have absolutely no idea. Do I agree with it? Absolutely not. Am I for women like putting out their trauma, putting out their truths? Absolutely. Would I have called it Man of the Year? Absolutely not. But I don't know. I can't speak for that. I can't speak for the trend. Hell, I was just as shocked as hell y'all probably were. Shit, I really was. I'm thinking I'm finna see some cute little relationship shit. No.
Hey, it wasn't shocking to me. I just, hey, another trend, another black man down. I mean, But
it wasn't just black men. It was all men.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, how men are seen in this society. I wasn't shocked at all. It was par for the course. Anything else?
Typical. We know what we know. It's just we know we're the enemy. Like we're always looked at as the bad person. Like we're never want us to have a moment. Like we don't never supposed to have no time.
So if they would have done this trend in July, you wouldn't have cared. But
yes, it don't matter. Why would you attach something that sounds positive to something negative? It's just like a fucking, what y'all call it, a backhanded compliment type shit. Like, that's what it is, and for what?
I agree. I agree.
Like, you taking a positive, what could be a positive, and then y'all wonder, like, why aren't there more men communities or men talking about stuff or having this stuff on social media? Because, look, anything that could be a positive for us, what typically happens? Somebody turns it negative. Like, the shit don't even make sense. It don't.
Yeah, I can't. I don't disagree. You know, I just.
This is for the man of the year. Some type of something.
You go
like
something
that.
like that. Something like that. Yeah.
All
we
right.
just don't do nothing right, do we? I really wonder if women
don't
think
agree.
that like men don't do nothing right
I
because
disagree
I
with
just
that
don't
statement.
I don't understand all the shots at men all the time. Like I don't get it. I don't get it.
The same shots are taken at women. Just saying.
No, I don't think so. Not the same. Shots are taken. Yes, not the same. Different shots. Have you guys heard people are falling in love with their AI chatbots?
I saw that one guy did, and he proposed to her, and then
that's the one I said.
didn't she
Go
say
ahead.
no, and he cried or something?
No, the chatbot says.
Oh, she agreed. Oh, okay. Yeah, but the man cried, and I'm confused. Like, you got a whole girlfriend, like live warm body woman at the crib,
Warm
and
body.
you
Warm body.
warm body blood. Like, you got a kid with this lady, and you went and fell in love with your
I should have
computer.
read these topics.
What? You went and fell in love with your computer? Like, sir, get the fuck on. Like, find you a hobby. Like, dead ass. You need a fucking hobby. Like, 'cause what the fuck is wrong with you? I was hoping that was a joke, but like, no, it was on like the actual
he was
news.
Dead ass. This wasn't for no clout or nothing. He
Actual
was dead
news
ass.
coverage. Like, what?
News coverage.
It was on the news.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
Man.
Man proposes to his AI. The fuck? If I was his girlfriend, I would be fucking offended. Now he offered the ring to a computer before you, and you didn't damn near lost your life giving birth to his child. The fucking audacity.
How that computer make him feel?
Shit, I don't know. Clearly, the fuck. But I'm sure that computer not fucking is sucking on
Warm
him
and
either. Oh, sorry.
fuzzy.
Oh. The computer not doing everything.
Oh shit, you funny deuce.
They go.
Oh man.
And then the girlfriend, then they gonna ask the girlfriend, what if he doesn't stop? She was like, well, I'm gonna have to leave him. Like, this is
stop what? Talking to the computer.
Yeah, being in
That
love.
was a real question,
Not
though.
yes, at the end of it. At the end of
I
it.
think I stopped watching it like halfway through.
Don't make me pull it up.
Don't pull it up. Don't pull it up. I can't take it. Oh shit. Oh man. Not a computer bot.
AI chatbot.
Chatbot.
Yeah.
AI chatbot.
Hey, they making this stuff too real, man. All right. All right, let me get back.
Y'all play too much.
Let me get back into
Insult to
some
women.
vegetables.
The fuck is a fucking insult? Like, what the hell?
That is. It's a never mind.
He was dead ass too.
Yeah, 'cause
he was
let's
dead
admit
ass.
it.
Hey, the bot make him feel good.
But he's essentially having a conversation with himself.
No, he's not.
No, not really.
What
No,
is
he
generated? There's no person on the other end of that. It's fucking.
It's every
just,
person on. That's the thing about AI. It's every person on the end of that. Anything you done ever put in a computer system, AI goes through all of that shit to get responses. It's every
right,
person.
so I
Like
get
it's
that, but it's still like I get that portion of it. But realistically speaking, you're having.
y'all want me to say some fucked up shit, and I ain't gonna say
what
it.
you want to say and save it for the boo.
Nah, cause I be trolling, huh?
Save it for the patrol. Come on, let's go. Got numbers to rack up. What's wrong with you? Say what you gotta say, sir. And I'm about to find this clip.
They better listen to them AI bots.
What you say?
Better listen to them AI bots.
Somebody listening to no AI. Wow,
There you
that's
go, homie.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, I ain't even got no justification for it.
Hey, but
I'm sorry.
okay, so our kids gonna have to worry about this though. Well,
Who
actually, our
kids?
kids already got to worry about this. Remember we covered it on the pod. That teenager that committed. You know, I ain't gonna say it, but based off an AI chatbot telling him to do so. You know, or him interpreted
what?
that. We talked about it on the pod.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we talked about it on the pod. I don't know if it was how long ago it was, but yeah. So we already gotta watch out for this AI technology because these young people, like, that was a grown man that knows that this is an AI chatbot, and he's still falling in love and want to be married to it. So we really gonna have to watch the youth with this technology, with AI, and how it's being used and how it's being monitored and manipulated in our society.
I do think that that's very telling in a world that thinks everything from a man's perspective is all about sex and the physical.
Expound.
Just thinking like that's all that we want from a woman is like sex, and the physical stuff. All we care about is how she looks and all of that. Mm-hmm. But then you see something like that, and it's like, is that all that a man wants?
Are you talking to me? I don't know what y'all want.
Oh.
Shit, I don't. Age old question, shit. What the hell?
But your reaction was like, you got a whole warm-bodied human that you can have sex with.
Well, I didn't say sex. Did I say sex?
You did.
Okay, well, yeah, you can have sex with, but somebody, a human person, but you're wanting to like this. It's a computer.
But can I talk to you?
Yes, you can talk to me.
You gonna talk nice to me?
Absolutely.
Are you gonna pour into me?
Absolutely.
Are you
gonna? Like an AI chat. She available 24/7.
Because just being real, like how you say, what made that woman turn mean? Like what made that man turn to an AI bot to get the emotional, you know what I'm saying, stuff that he needs? What made him do that?
I don't know. Maybe she was more into the kid than she was into him. Maybe, I don't know.
Not blame our kid. All right. Maybe that is a possibility, I guess. We just got to stay on our toes, y'all.
Men and women.
I mean, shit, we been, never mind. Y'all been playing with,
what?
Hey, y'all been playing with stuff a long time. We been got to stay on our toes.
Wow, you really going there?
What's different than the AI bot? AI bot make them feel good emotionally. Y'all roses make y'all feel good. It's like what's really
let this man talk. Let this man talk. I'm trying to hit numbers, metrics to reach.
What's really different though? What's really different? You getting satisfaction, right?
No, hold on, Pug. Can you rephrase the question? So
rephrase it?
No,
I'll just re-say it.
Re-say it.
I mean, I'm just saying,
so
y'all been having toys that y'all play with when y'all need certain stuff. What's the difference in him having his AI bot for the emotional stuff that he not getting?
Whoa. Go ahead, Pug. Go. I mean, V-Chat, do you got any? V-Chat, you got any response to that?
Hell no.
It's a loaded question.
It is. But what's your perspective?
My perspective is.
Is he full of shit or what?
Absolutely. In some senses, yes. But ultimately, I feel like. Okay, well, what was the question one more time?
What's the difference? What's the difference in him getting what he need emotionally from this bot?
There is
and
no
she
difference.
giving him an ultimatum, but y'all play with toys. And y'all do that when y'all ain't getting what y'all need from sexual. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
or you mad, right?
Not necessarily mad, no.
Or they just like to do it.
Or they just, right. Or you just like what's the difference?
Ultimately there is no difference.
Oh, all right.
There is no difference.
Let that man have his AI bot thing.
Nobody said he couldn't have his AI
bot. She talking about giving him an ultimatum.
Because
Mia the bot.
Yes, because this man.
Mia the rose.
Did I propose to my rose?
What does it matter?
He proposed. That's the difference. Am I proposing to my rose? No. We can use my rose together. What the hell? Okay. Right. I'm like, okay. But there is no difference. Okay. People seek different things for different reasons. Both AI generated and battery operated. They're not battery operated anymore, but they're not. You plug them in.
That boy good, Punk. That boy, I don't know where you come up with this shit, bro, but that was
floating
good.
around in his head. Just floating around.
That was good.
I am all about equality. That's it. That's all.
All right. This could be the last little you dig.
You wild for that.
Should be who? Me?
Nah, me.
Oh yeah. That was the way you flipped that. You flipped it, cut it, turned it, whipped it, cooked it, and it came out. That's why I made you say it a few times. Like, this man is wild.
You wild for that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Punk, from your experience, how do women ask for sex?
They don't.
Huh?
I don't think they really do. Like, it's.
Can you elaborate? They literally.
I mean, it's no. It's usually it's. No, they literally don't. Like, what ways do y'all ask for sex?
He asked you a question. He asked.
I don't think they. I don't really think they do. Either they real blunt about it, or
maybe they just grab dick. I don't know. Maybe women just do. They
that's what that is. That's.
Yeah, you initiate it. Yeah, because I feel
Okay,
going across the board. I feel like, hey, I want to have sex. It's a buzzkill. Like, don't tell me you want to have sex. Just fucking do it. Kiss me, grope me, do something. But you saying like, hey, I want to have sex. Like, no, I'm looking at you like you weird. Like, okay, and the fuck does that mean to me? Just do it.
So do y'all just do that? Right.
I want to speak for 90% of the women. I want to say 90% of women do. I'm not one of those women because
hold on, 90% of women do what?
Initiate sex. No. I can't speak for the 90% because I'm not in that 90%. So
maybe the 90% is what
you are. What you mean?
Like, don't initiate it. But I feel like if your girl, like, say if she normally don't like wear cute stuff to bed, and she got a little lingerie on, something cute, sexy. Maybe she put her booty on you. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she rub you down. I don't know. It could be a lot of different ways.
Do you take that as asking for sex?
Cuddling?
Yeah.
No.
Gestures? Okay.
No. Why would I take that as wanting to have sex? People cuddle. So every time you put your booty on me, it's time for sex.
Read the room, maybe, yeah.
Now I gotta read the room. See, I gotta do more after that. It's not just a.
Yes, I want to have sex.
But communicating is weird.
I just feel like
buzzkill or whatever she.
I do. I feel like, hey, I want to have sex. Like, hey, let's have the sex. Like,
it was this real great song this lady was saying. Just put it in your mouth. It's real simple for y'all to like. No, okay, initiate
so what? Okay,
sex.
What in the sense? Like, okay, I go like I'm tugging in my man pants and to put it in my mouth, and he's like, no, that's rejection. It's like, no.
Yeah, no, that is. I mean, but.
Right, and most women, I feel like maybe women don't initiate it because of that fear of rejection.
How many of y'all really experience rejection?
I have experienced rejection, and hell, I ain't never try again the fuck after that.
And here we are. Gotta keep shooting.
Keep shooting that shot.
Keep shooting.
Keep practicing.
Keep shooting.
Keep up the good work.
Rejection after rejection after rejection. And you talking about one time.
Hey.
That's why we built different.
You said that's why we built different?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate?
We built for that. Like, we know that's part of what we got to go through to get the things we want. We don't get to just like really sit back and chill and have what we want placed at us. We don't get to do that.
And women do. It's alright in the sense of we just talk about in the sense of like sexual activity. Just women do.
We talking about sexual activity at the moment.
Okay, just that thing.
Before you jump off the deep end in the song,
I wasn't. I was asking.
Reading the room.
I'm glad you read the room. I'm glad you read this, motherfucker. I'm glad you did that. Okay. Hooked on phonics worked great for you. No, okay. But I don't know. I don't. But okay, let's be real. Do men really ask for sex, or do they just initiate it? I feel like it's just initiated. I don't feel like it's.
That's because that's what you all prefer. Y'all don't want a man to say, "Hey, baby, you want to have sex?"
You did.
You done ruined the moment. Like, just y'all want to. So then, what are you talking about? But we still have to just do it. We have to touch y'all. We have to initiate it. Y'all get to put y'all booty on us, and then we initiate it. We still initiate.
That's not. If I put my booty on you, that's me initiating. And how is it? If I put my booty on you, how is
so every time you put your booty on me, it's go.
As long as it's not the time of the month and we vibing, yes.
Here we go. See, now I gotta.
Because if we just had a whole ass argument, yes, I'm still gonna want to put my booty on you, but that's
and if we just had a whole ass argument, I want you to put your booty on me. I still want to clap cheeks. It has nothing to do. The argument happened. All right.
No, because usually if you've had an argument, you have sex and there's no resolve. I feel like the arguments sometimes get pushed to the side because now you
no,
really
it don't. You talk
more.
about that shit in a happy state because we done had sex and we euphoric now. Now we can talk about it with a clear mind, no stress, and get some issues resolved. Like, that's how I see it. My mind is much clearer when it's free from stress. Sex, number one stress reliever.
Go for a jog.
And it's what?
Go for a jog.
Hope I come back.
Hope you come back. Oh shit.
All right, let me quit playing.
Alrighty.
So we agree y'all don't ask for sex.
I think we all agree.
Alright, cool.
We agree.
Agreed.
I'm gonna say that because but what about this one here? Oh yeah, let me pull out what I said we wasn't gonna pull out. But last one here.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
I'm looking at a successful black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on black family. You know?
K. Michelle on Cam Newton's podcast.
Uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see what a man creating a black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, black men.
Black man.
Black men to really step up for black women and create families.
Punk.
I just want to know if all women act like the women in Nashville, like that she feels so highly about that. And I don't think like men should I don't call women a B-word, right? Like, I don't think that that's something that people should be called, period. Like, it's just not even, but constantly trying to put all the weight on men for there being broken homes, it's getting exhausting because at the end of the day, it takes two to make these families and homes be whole. And we're acting like women not walking away from families. We're acting like every woman in the world is a respectable black woman that deserves to be treated with the utmost everything, but it's just not the case. It's not the case. And it's like at some point you gotta stop saying black man. Why? Like, you don't see us trying? You don't see how many black men be in relationships that they probably shouldn't be, taking care of kids, family, the amount of kids that ain't the daddy. Like, we act like we don't see all of this going on, and then it's just like, black man, when you gonna fix it? Black woman, when you gonna let me? Black woman, when you gonna listen? But it's just always black man, y'all doing it. It's because of y'all. Nah, at some point we both gotta take the accountability, because it ain't just black men. I say this time and time again. I see too many black men creating family. I got uncles and like she said, that's been married a long time and all of that. And at the end of the day, like, it's on both of them. Daddy gonna do some shit, mama gonna do some shit. Guess what? It took both of them to make the family still work. it ain't just on the black man. If this man got 3 baby mamas, why you being the 4th?
That's true. Everybody got a choice.
You see he got broken homes already, but you okay entering yourself into that.
That's true. That is true. Everybody got a choice. Everybody play their part in keeping.
You talking about we highlighting side chicks and all of this. Who a side chick?
Right.
A woman, right? But we highlighting it, so that mean that the shit gotta be happening. Can't neither side do nothing without the other side. Black men can't be out here cheating and doing all the shit they doing it if it ain't a woman willing to cheat with them. It take both of them. So the constant black men, when y'all gone, when we gone.
Agreed. I agree. It takes two. In every situation, it takes two. Everybody got a choice. Everybody make their own decisions. So.
With the part where she said creating black families, isn't like 85% of the black men that's married, they're married to black women. So what is are black men not creating black families?
I don't think that anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just the narrative.
I'm just saying to what she was saying. But yeah. You ain't get no pushback.
Again, we always the villain. 85% of black men voted for Kamala, but somehow when she lost, it was because of the black man. Like, y'all gotta stop at some point. Y'all don't think we get tired of that?
All right. I think we had our signal to get on up out of here. Any final words?
Black love.
Happy Juneteenth weekend.
Facts.
Hope everybody celebrated, had a good time. Happy what is it? It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yep. Trying to keep a straight face over there. I don't know why that makes women cringe. Why does that make women cringe?
It does not make me cringe. He's just been saying it. He's just been saying it since I got here. It absolutely does not make me cringe. I am all for black men being in tune, being emotionally fucking intelligent, all that shit. Like talking, going to therapy, doing what works for y'all. I'm here for it because when y'all do it, y'all make for better partners, better fathers, better people in general. So do y'all shit.
Thanks, Queen.
Episode 106. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.